If transitions feel hard, whether you're moving a class of students to the carpet or you're trying to get your child out of the door in the morning, then this video is for you. Transition periods are those periods when a child is trying to move from one activity to the next activity, or you're trying to move a child from one place to the other. Transitions are one of the most challenging parts of a child's day, both at home and in the classroom. And here's the truth. When transitions are hard, it's not because children are being difficult. It's because they are still learning how to shift, stop, and start. Today, I'm sharing simple, proven systems that help us raise peace, not voices, in our schools and at home. Let me start by sharing why transitions are hard for children. Young children are still developing their executive functioning skills, things like emotional regulation, flexibility, and attention shifting. So when we rush transitions or change activities suddenly, it actually affects their nervous systems. They begin to get stressed or even upset. Our goal isn't to control children through transitions. It is to support them through transitions. Let me share some systems that you can put in place in your classroom or at home to make transitions even go smoother and better for everybody. Number one, predictable routines and visual schedules. One of the most powerful tools for smoother transitions is predictability. In the classroom, you can use a daily visual schedule, review it in the morning, point to what's coming next before transition. So for instance, have everything that your children will be doing that day, have it on the board and let them know what it's going to be like. So you can say, we're going to move from math to language, and then we can go out for gym and we'll go for recess, and then we'll have snack time. They know exactly how the day is going to flow. At home, what you can also do is to create a simple morning or bedtime routine chart. Use pictures or symbols for young children. Review it together, not just once daily. When children know exactly what's next, their bodies relax. Predictability reduces anxiety, and anxiety is often what causes resistance. Number two, transition warnings and countdowns. Most transition struggles happen because children feel surprised. Right? In the classroom and at home, what you can do is to let them know how many more minutes they have for the activity. So for instance, you can say 5 minutes until we clean up, you have 2 more minutes. And if you're out somewhere or you're going somewhere with your children, you can tell them, oh, you have 5 more minutes to play in the park, and then we'll have to go home. Let them know. Sometimes my daughter even negotiates with me and says, Mommy, can we have 2 more minutes? I'm like, okay, can have 2 more minutes and then we go home. That way they already know what's coming. Visual timers work especially well because time is abstract for young children. So seeing time pass helps them prepare emotionally. So for instance, if you're in your classroom, you can just even go on YouTube and look for the timer that you want. If you wanted like a 5-minute timer, just set for 5 minutes timer. It's actually so amazing. Or it's Christmas time, you can say, can you get me like a Christmas 5 minutes timer? And that will actually come up on the screen, and the children will prepare themselves emotionally for that activity to pass, right? Because you can actually see the time go down. Number 3, consistent cues, songs, chants, and signals. So children respond better to familiar cues than repeated instructions. So this is what you can do in your classroom. Same cleanup song every day, same lineup chant, same catchphrases to get attention. So if you're using, for instance, hands on top, and your children, we respond, that means stop. That's what you use all the time throughout the term. So they know that when you say hands on top, then they need to pause, or, whatever else you want to use. Hocus pocus, everybody focus. If you just, check online for catchphrases or callback, you can get so many examples that you can use. At home, what you can do is, have a cleanup song before bedtime, or have a bedtime prayer or a bedtime routine song that your children will now know that, okay, it's almost time for us to go to bed. That's not the time for you to actually now turn off the TV just when they're about to go to bed, because that's hard, right? So make sure everywhere is already calm before it's bedtime. When the cue is consistent, children don't need to guess what's next. System number 4, choice within structure. Transitions become power struggles when children feel powerless. Let me give you an example of what you can do in your classroom. You want to move your children from their desk to the carpet area. You can say, walk or tiptoe to the carpet. So the children already know that they have a choice. They can either choose to walk or tiptoe. That gives them like a voice. You can either also say blue bean or red bean first. So it depends on what they choose. At home, you can say shoes first or jacket first. Just giving them that ability to choose makes them feel important. Both choices lead to the same outcome, but the child feels respected and involved. Number 5, co-regulation before compliance. Children can't regulate on demand. Before they can calm themselves, they borrow calm from adults or from us. Language that you can use anywhere. You can tell them, I see you're disappointed. I know it's hard to stop something you enjoy. I'm here to help you. Validate them. Validation doesn't mean changing the boundary. You're still going to have to pack up. We'll still have to leave the park, but I'm validating you. I see you. I know exactly how you're feeling, and I can share that with you, but we're still going to do what we have to do. Now, when you validate children, it makes them feel safe while we're moving forward. Number 6, practice transitions when it's calm. Transitions are a skill, and skills need practice. In the classroom, what can you do? Practice lining up when you do not have to go anywhere. Practice cleaning up. Celebrate when all things go well. At home, what you can do, practice leaving the house on non-rushed days, not just on school mornings. So practice that. Practice bedtime routines before bedtime. We don't teach during meltdowns. We prepare for them. Peaceful transitions don't happen overnight. They happen through consistency, connection, and calm leadership. Whether you're leading a classroom or a family, remember, you do not need to raise your voice to be effective. Trust me, I'm learning that right now. That's why I'm sharing this with you. I hope you find this useful. If you did, please kindly share with other people to also learn as well. Thank you so much for listening. Take care.